Hey guys, it's Weeby Union. In this video, I'm making a general summary of the front line in Ukraine. Now, I'm going to be separating this video into two parts, defensive lines and offensive lines. Defensive lines is where the Russian army is on the defensive, and offensive lines is the opposite. Now, the map I'm using is by Defense Politics Asia. Make sure to check out his website and his YouTube channel. Now, as for the Kharkiv front, the Russians are here on the defensive. The general strategy the Russians use on the defensive is a strategy used by the Mongols, where they retreat a bit, then they rain upon them rain of artillery, where the Mongols use arrows, here they use artillery. And especially now where the Ukrainians are mostly out of heavy equipment, it is especially horrible for the attacking Ukrainians, as they usually lose a lot of men and then they are forced to retreat whenever they take a village. So the front line around the defensive lines is mostly going to be stable and not moving. Now, as for the Sloviansk front, everything within the Donetsk region is going to be offensive lines for Russia, as they're trying to get the whole area. Now, for Sloviansk, it's mostly hills around the area, so it's going to be a slow advance for the Russians. Whenever they take a hill, they'll be able to get their tanks on there and shoot at the other hills. And then once they take a hill by hill, when they have taken all of them, they'll rain down artillery upon the city. And whenever the Ukrainians give up, then they take the city. And that is generally their strategy here as well. Now, as for the Siversk front, Russia has achieved success in taking, Hurhorivka, as well as Verkhno-Kamyanske and Spirina, and they are fighting at Ivano-Derivka with a pincer move down here in the south. They've also taken Bryansk, and they're fighting still at Bilohorivka, as well as here in Yakovlivka, where the Ukrainians have actually sent reinforcements to protect the village. Here in Soledar, they're attacking from three different sides, as well as the defensive position up north is actually a Russian artillery position, where they use to rain down artillery on the whole stretch of village of Soledar. As for here in the south, Ukrainians are trying to take back Poprovske, as it is a very important village for the defense of Bakhmut, as it is actually the last village to the northeast. As we can see here, in the direction of the Klinove village, the Russians are actually advancing towards Bakhmut, as there's nothing that stands between the village and Bakhmut city. They will most likely not advance much further than this, as this is most likely going to be an artillery position, where they will rain down artillery here as well. This allows them to weaken the Ukrainian defenses before they attempt at advancing further. Now they have also taken this village of Vyshina, where they have been fighting for weeks, if not months now. This is because whenever they weaken the Ukrainian army, they just send more reinforcements, as it is easy for them to transport troops into the city of Bakhmut. Now they have either having difficulties reinforcing with more troops, or they've decided to fall back and defend from a position that is more easily defendable, as they haven't been fighting or getting hit by artillery for a long time. Down in the south, the village of Novoluhansk has been taken, as well as the power plant around Vukhlevyrska, which allows there's this suburban area to the north of Novoluhansk, which is actually going to be encircled, as the Russians are attacking at Semihirja from both the west and the east. So unless they fall back to the defensive line, they will actually be stuck there, and they will not be able to get broken through and helped, as we have not seen any such incident with the Ukrainians so far in the war. As for the rest of the front line, it is mostly stable and it will probably stay stable, except for here around the Donetsk region. This is the most heavily fortified area, as they have been fortifying it for 8 years, especially since it is so close to the Donetsk People's Republic's capital, the city of Donetsk. So this is the most important area in the Donetsk Oblast. However, there's been reports that Russian artillery is finally being effective enough for the Ukrainian defenses to weaken and for the Russians to soon have a breakthrough. So generally, my assessment of the front line is that, especially with the video I made on Kherson and how the Russians are actually sending more troops and veterans from the Donetsk region into that area to train troops as well as strengthen defenses. The general assessment is Russia is winning on every single front, and it's hard to see any future Ukrainian offensives having any success. Now that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and share the video. And if there's anything you would like to watch, please comment down below and I'll see if I can make it. And remember to subscribe to Defense Politics Asia as well. He's been making this map and I've been using it ever since. And it's great. It's very reliable. It's usually always true. There are a few minor tweaks here and there, but it's generally very reliable. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.